Hey guys, what's up? It's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and I share my life with you. This evening, you guys, I thought I would pop on to do a recovery reflection, just like a nighttime meditation reading where we read the daily reflection and then talk about it and then sign off for the rest of the day. So, as you guys probably noticed, I didn't go live this evening at 7. I'm really going to start trying to like maybe take Saturdays and Sundays off to myself. Now, tomorrow, Sunday, we are going to be doing a patron slash members only live stream at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you're somebody who's joined my Patreon and my um, members, then you can come tomorrow at 4, and we're going to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read from our reflection, and then we can talk about it, and then we can go to get our sleep tonight. So I hope you guys are all having a really good weekend. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Sky. I usually come on, every single day at 7. And so one of the things that I learned early on in my recovery is that it's really important to take care of yourself. And in order for me to be able to give back and help others, I have to take good care of myself. And so part of that self care is taking a break when I need to. And so that's what I did today. I took a break. Out. I watched The Innocence Project on Netflix. I've watched like 7 or 8 episodes of it, you guys, and it's so good. So if you haven't watched that already, check it out. It's called The Innocence Project. So here we go. I'm going to read this, and I hope you guys enjoy this. So it's called Self-Honesty. The deception of others is nearly always rooted in the deception of ourselves. When we are honest with another person, it confirms that we have been honest with ourselves and with God. When I was drinking, I deceived myself about reality, rewriting it to what I wanted it to be. Deceiving others is a character defect, even if it is just stretching the truth a bit or cleaning up my motives so others would think well of me. My higher power can remove this character defect, but first I have to help myself become willing to receive that help by not practicing deception. I need to remember each day that deceiving myself about myself is setting myself up for failure or disappointment in life and in Alcoholics Anonymous. A close, honest relationship with your higher power is the only solid foundation I've found for honesty with self and with others. So, we got honesty with self. One more thing I want to do. Thanks, Nicole. So, all right. Just like I was saying before I started reading, you guys, like part of taking good care of myself is being honest and saying, you know what, today I need to take a break. Today I need to chill out. And it's not like I don't do that very often. I'm always on here doing videos, every single day. And so sometimes I just need to take a break, relax, and get my thoughts together, get myself back focused. And so, kind of today, you guys, that's what I did. I just kind of tried to get myself focused. I tried to get some things done that I needed to take care of. I tried to help out some people that needed help with some things and talk to my mom. And, that always helps me to feel better when I can sit and talk with my mom. I haven't really been feeling bad or anything, but what will happen is I will just go and go and go. And we talk about this a lot. And I'll go and go and go. And then I will have so much on my plate, or I will just not take any time to breathe. And so, I'm really starting to try and focus and say, okay, you're doing too much. You need to level out and you need to only do what you can do. And so I hope you guys are also kind of self-regulating and pausing. There's this thing that they say to pause when you're agitated. Okay. Pause when doubtful or agitated. So a lot of the times, my first reaction or response will be to act out of emotion, right? I'm a very emotional person. Like I see things, if it's a comment or I read something, and my first thought is, oh my gosh, I have to respond, right? And so today I was sitting there in my bed and I was thinking about how from now on I need to just sit with whatever I see and let it be there. Let let my mind process whatever that person is saying before I respond to what they're saying. You know, even if it's like if somebody text messages me or one of my friends call me, like sometimes I just don't think before I say things. And I want to make sure that pausing and I'm taking more time to be more careful about the things that I say. I was watching a video the other day and this guy was talking about a whole bunch of stuff. And I was listening and I thought how, wow, do I sound like that? Do I say things that are just without thinking that could hurt somebody? And usually, what will happen is I'll hear somebody else speaking and it'll have me reflect on what I was saying. And so I feel like I really do try to be um, open minded and non judgmental. And I try to be helpful to every person, no matter what their circumstances are. But sometimes I might get caught up and just speak because I have that fast responding and that fast reaction, And so I think that's probably one of the things that I'm trying to work on the most right now is not responding and not reacting so quickly. So anyway, I've just been really thinking about that today, y'all. Um, that's awesome, Byron. I missed it. Had a headache all day. I went to bed early, but of course I couldn't sleep. Oh, I'm sorry, Sky. I know how that goes, girl. I have been totally. Last week I was having headaches every single day. Hey, John. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Byron. Hey, Jackie. How you doing, girl? So, okay, how many of you guys are you respond out of emotions? How many of you guys are emotional reactors? I think that I know that a lot of us probably are because for so long, right? For so many years, I would take my emotions and what would we do? I would stuff them down, stuff them down, stuff them down. Or I would take drugs and alcohol to try and mute those emotions or cancel them out. Um, and so in my addiction, for so many years, I would just not feel. I would just not care because I was so high. I was watching back the video I put up yesterday about benzos. And sometimes I crack myself up, you guys. I was watching the video and then I broke out into song singing Akuna Matata. Akuna Matata. And I was just like, "Oh my god." But that's how it was. That's how it was. Like I had no worries, but I really did have worries. You know what I'm saying? Like on the outside looking in, I was careless. I was carefree. But deep down inside of my heart, I was miserable and I was sad and I felt lonely and I felt not good enough and I felt like I was never going to be able to get better? And so I think one of the main things, I think that being able to recognize that you are an emotional reactor, that's half the battle. Half of the battle is admitting and accepting that you have a problem, right? And so if you are self-awareness is what it is. If you're self-aware enough to realize, hey, you know what? I'm making some mistakes. I think I need to stop and pump my brakes a little bit. I used to not be able to be self-aware. I used to not realize that I was doing things that were, just annoying or hurtful to somebody else or hurtful to myself. And so being able to have that self-awareness, it comes with with being sober, it comes with changing your life, it comes with, you know, working a program and getting involved and being a part of, getting into therapy, doing some fellowship, because you see other people who they've gotten their lives together and you're like, damn, if that person can get their life together, then maybe I can do the same thing. Maybe I can get sober and change my life also, you know? So, one of the things that I hope that we do here on this channel, you guys, I really hope that I help you guys be inspired, and I hope that I give you hope that you can stay clean and sober and keep doing, the right thing. Um, I had a comment. I've been reading comments all day today, you guys, and I had a comment earlier. It was about Suboxone, and the guy had commented and said that he, used to think that maintenance medication was awesome too, right? And here's the thing, you guys. Like, I don't think that Suboxone is the cure to addiction. Okay, I don't think there's any cure. But what I do think is that some people need something to function and to be able to get to a point where maybe they want to get off of maintenance. Okay. Um, and what we want here on this channel, right? What I want on this channel is for you guys to know that you can come here, that you're not going to be judged, okay? And that you guys are going to have support, and that there's going to be people here that are going to be open minded, that you can talk openly about how you're feeling and what you're going through, and not have to worry about people saying, you're not allowed in here because you said that, or you can't say you're clean and sober because you did this. Like, I don't like that. I want people to be able to share their opinions and their experiences and not feel like they're going to get judged or kicked out of the chat or, looked down on. I'm not better than anybody, you guys. I'm not. My recovery is not. I am just like everybody else, and there's nobody that's better than me because they're in a different stage of their sobriety, right? Like, I think it's really important, like, to get to a point where you understand that it's humility, okay? It's humility, it's humbling, and realizing that, you know what? I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't have all the answers, but I know one thing for certain. I know that if I get on drugs, if I pick up cocaine, if I pick up meth, if I pick up oxys, if I pick up benzos, when I take those things into my body, I want to eat more and more and more and more. And then what happens is I end up hurting myself and other people. And I don't want to do that anymore. That's the one thing I do know. Hey, Alicia. Hey, everyone. Sorry I'm late jumping on. I'm here at work dealing with a moody patient. Hey, Alicia, girl. It is okay. We're glad to have you. Hey, Dwight. So, you know, everybody is everybody in their own recovery, right? Everybody's recovery is different. Every person is different, right? Like, there's no two people that are the same. We're all so different. And so I used to be very closed minded, you guys. I used to feel like, and it was because I didn't understand. It was because I didn't know that there were all these other ways. I didn't know that there were all these other options. And you know how it's kind of like when you're raised up and you're really young and your parents raise you up under one religion, right? And so they say, okay, more smoke. You're Pentecostal, and that's what you're raised up as. You're Pentecostal your whole life, right? And so then when you get old enough to choose your own religion, you go ahead and choose Pentecostal because that's how your parents raised you, right? But then as the years go by, you meet all these other people that are different religions, like Catholic and Protestant and or denominations, and they maybe they believe in Buddha or just different kind of stuff like that, right? And you don't, because you didn't know about those other ways, those other religions, those other denominations, you didn't have a chance to try them. But then when it's brought to your attention, you're like, well, wait a second, maybe I want to try that, you know? And so that's what happened to me. I had been taught that the only way to get sober was through AA. And which, listen, I will never tell you guys that I do not, I love the 12 steps. Like, I think they're amazing, but that was the only way that I was shown. Okay, I'm from a small town in Arkansas where that is the only thing they teach you. That's the only thing that the treatment centers teach is the 12-step abstinence-based treatment, okay? And so when I finally couldn't get sober and I had tried everything, and then I got out of treatment and my back was up against the wall and they were like, can't relapse. If you relapse, we're taking your kid and you're never going to see him again. I was like, oh shit, what am I going to do? And that's when I actually learned about other options, other options, you know? And damn, I'm so glad that I learned about other ways, because now I feel like I want you guys to know that there are other options out there and that there are other programs out there. And I want you guys to all have, you know, I want you to be able to do research and learn about all those programs and find out what is best for you. I really do want you guys to find what works for you. And I want this channel to be a place where you guys know that we're going to learn about recovery. We're going to talk about what works for me. And when I'm sharing with you guys what works for me, I don't ever want y'all to feel like I'm saying, this is how you have to do it. What I'm saying is, this is how I had to do it. You know what I mean? So, anyway, hey, y'all. Hey, Holly. Hey, Cindy. It's all about intention. They can really help addicts if done for the right reasons in the right setting. That's true. Hey, Rob. Oh, my eyes. Sorry, my eyes were going out. So, the channel's growing. More people are finding us. So I feel like sometimes I need to go over what my intentions are. Hey, Chicago Dave, and let you guys know kind of just like where I'm at. So what we're going to do tomorrow for everybody that has become a member and that has become a patron, we're going to do a members and patron only live stream tomorrow at 4. And so I'll see you guys tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Then this next week, you guys, what I was thinking we could do is I was thinking we could just all start really trying to like learn about different forms of recovery throughout the week. So like on Monday, we could do Narcotics Anonymous. On Tuesday, we could do Alcoholics Anonymous. On Wednesday, we could talk about Smart Recovery. On Thursday, we could talk about Celebrate Recovery. And then Friday, we could talk about Mara. Would that be cool? So we could all do that. We can learn about each different program together. And that way, if some of you guys are here and you're like, well, I tried AA and I didn't like that, but I don't know any other places that I could try, then maybe we could learn about them together. So what I'm going to do this week is I'm going to look up the Refuge Recovery, the Smart Recovery, and the Celebrate Recovery, I think what it is. So I'll look up those 3 that I've never done and try to figure out like what they're all about, how you can get involved, what their meetings are like, and we can and I will have resources listed in the description box for each thing we learn about, okay? Now I know about Celebrate Recovery because I worked the Celebrate Recovery steps, which they're just exactly the same as the 12 steps, except that they're more focused on God. Oh, you've heard about Smart Recovery? Cool, Alicia. So I was thinking that we could kind of do that together, and then because I like learning about new stuff all the time. And so I thought that would be cool. Of course, you guys know I know AA front and back and around the side. And then Narcotics Anonymous, I've been trying to learn more about because I got their basic text. And so, I really do believe in a lot of what they talk about in AA and NA in their books. But what happens is I feel like sometimes they lose me because I'll hear people that are being judgmental, or it's just not even the group, it's the people that kind of like say stuff that is not nice. But I'll tell you guys a good example of the program of Narcotics Anonymous is Dwight. Dwight is new to the channel. He's been coming around all week long, and he is such a loving, tolerant, accepting person. And he's a good example of what a person that is in Narcotics Anonymous it should be like. So shout out to Dwight. Shout out to Nick, because Nick is also a very good example of the 12 steps and how a person that works the 12 steps would be. It's the people, exactly, Dave. And that's always what I try to make sure that I explain to people. I never want you guys to think that I'm bashing on a fellowship or anything like that. Like, I believe in fellowship. I believe in addicts and alcoholics getting together and supporting one another. I think it's so important. It's the people. It's people that have opinions. And y'all know how opinions are. They're like assholes. Everybody's got one. So, anyways, I just wanted to come on here and do an evening, late night, little meditation with you guys. Talk about honesty. Talk about, you know, you got it, Dwight. I mean, I just really admire people that are strong in what they believe in and they represent it, in a good, positive way. That's the way I want to be. And that's why I want you guys to know, like, I support you no matter what. Okay. I just want you guys to know that I'm here for you. If you need me, I'm always going to be here to support you. If you have a question, a comment, or a concern and you want to text me, just text me on that Real Talk Recovery phone line and I will help you. I will give you the best suggestion that I know. And if I can't think of a suggestion, then I will find somebody that I know can help you. You know what we do. Staten is my island. We be recovering every day, all day, baby. So, yeah. Okay. Let me see. Oh, sorry, my eyes hurting. Yes, I will do anything I can to help any of you guys. And yeah, so that's all I had to say for tonight. I just wanted to pop on and do that reading with you guys and encourage all y'all, let you know that you're not alone. Now, tomorrow night at 7, we will be back to our regularly scheduled programming. So I will be on tomorrow night for our Real Talk Recovery Support Group meeting. And then tomorrow at 4, I'll be on with our patrons and members. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Also, don't forget, you guys, if you want to have a chance to play trivia with us on Saturday and a chance to win a $50 gift card, sign up for Patreon or sign up to become a member. It doesn't matter what tier you sign up under. You can sign up under the lowest tier. Saturday night, we're going to be playing trivia, and 2 people are going to win 50 bones. Okay. Hey, nice person. What's up? Have you ever done an interview with Dr. B? Yes, I actually have a whole playlist of Dr. B videos on my channel. Hold on, let me get them for you. I've done a lot of videos with Dr. B, actually. Hold on. I'm getting the link so I can give it to you. Okay, there's a playlist of him coming on my channel. I just linked it in the chat for you. And then I've went on his channel one time before. So he doesn't sleep. Staten is my island. He doesn't sleep. And if you're struggling, you can text me too. So don't think that, I see you driving these chicks crazy in the comments, and they're good. Last night, let me tell you something, Staten Island. Listen to me, okay? You be good, okay? You be good, okay? Um, yes. So I got that playlist, and then I also did Nice Person. I also did a video with him on his channel where he like had me come and I sat down and he asked me all about my addiction history. And so um Dr. B is like real focused on he's a doctor, so he has to get all the specifics. So I talked to him about my addiction, and I was addicted to multiple substances. So it was a good interview. But if you ever want, um, tomorrow night, we are going to have a live stream. That's what I needed to tell you guys. Oh, shoot. 4 p.m. PST is 6 p.m. my time. Okay. So tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 4 p.m. West Coast time, you guys, Dr. B is going to go live on his channel, and we're going to have a live stream over there. Okay. I know Alex, you called it. Dr. B is going to be live on his channel at 4 p.m. West Coast time, which is 6 p.m. my time. So what I will do is before Dr. B goes live, I will come over here, go live, and get all of you guys together, and then we can go over there to hang out with Dr. B and them over on his channel. So if you're somebody who if you're somebody who has questions, and always remember that Dr. B cannot give medical advice over the computer. But if you have a question that you want to ask, that's like a broad question, maybe it's like, I started on Suboxone and I'm at 4 milligrams. What is the normal milligrams that a person's balances out at? He can answer those kind of questions. And if you want to talk to him more, all you have to do is call the 1-800 number on his channel, and I will help you get connected with him. So anything y'all need, just let me know. If you're like needing to see Dr. B and you live in California and you want to make an appointment with him, you can just call me or text me and I can help you do that also. But tomorrow night we'll be live over on his channel at 6 p.m. Central, which is 4 p.m. West Coast. So don't worry, I'll make an announcement. We'll all go over there together. It's always a really informative, good time whenever Dr. B goes live, because he is like he's so focused on the like, well, he has to be. He's a doctor, Nicole. That's why he does that. He's so focused on the specifics. And so, I can't say I don't know the answers. So we can go over there and we can pick his brain. Okay. That's what I mean. We can pick his brain. Peace out, chicken nuggets. Bye, Alex. Anytime, you guys. I love helping people. I'll do anything I can to help anybody. And listen, even if you're somebody, his channel is called Dr. B Addiction Recovery. Hold on, I'll get the link. Even if you're somebody who is not struggling or doesn't want, you're not looking to get on treatment for opiates or anything like that, like, if you still can reach out for anything. If you just want to talk, or if you're like, Nicole, I need to find a treatment center and I don't know where to go, I don't know where to trust, like, I will help you. We can call around and we can find a good place for you. Or I can reach out to the people that I work with and find out a place that's a safe, good place for you. So I will help you no matter what. It doesn't matter if you have insurance. It doesn't matter if you don't have insurance. It doesn't matter if you're getting on maintenance. It doesn't matter if you're not getting on maintenance. If you need support, if you need help, just text me, and I will call you right back. Text me or call me, whatever you want to do. Hey, Hitman. Hey, also, you guys, there's Dr. B's link for anybody that wanted it. Also, Hitman has been making videos, you guys. Shout out to Hitman. So He's been recording. I'm super excited. And you're getting better and better every time you record. Also, Misty, last night we did trivia over on my Patreon, you guys, and Misty won $30. And she wasn't even going to play. She came into the chat with an attitude, and then she won the money. It was a good time too. Y'all should have seen them. Everybody was like, I got that answer. I got that answer. I was like, oh no, it's going down. There's going to be a girl fight. Sorry. Listen to me. I woke up this morning. My husband goes, who did you get $30 to? And I was like, oh, Misty. Misty won. You're doing good, Hitman. This is what I want you to do, okay? This is my pointers for you, okay? Get your phone and set it up somewhere where you could just sit it and it'll be still, okay? Like, so it'll look on at you, eye level, all right? And sit it down, and then you can talk with your hands and da-da-da-da-da, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. And so that way it won't be moving around. Also, make sure that, when you're talking, that you're talking to where everybody can hear you, because sometimes it can just be a little quiet, or it seems like it's muffled. You might be holding your hand over the speaker. So that's why I say put your phone up somewhere stationary. That way you can, and then you'll be doing great. Yeah, Misty. That's what. Hey, Steven, what's up, baby? I wonder who come on here and gives a thumbs down to a site that's helping out people with addiction. Steven, I have a dedicated people that don't like me. So don't worry about it. Little do they know that they're actually helping my channel by engaging. So here's the thing, you guys, and this is me, I'm not being funny or anything. Thumbs up or thumbs down, YouTube doesn't differentiate whether it's good or bad. They come over here and they see, oh, wow, that's engagement. And so, yeah, I have to ask you guys a question. So I was thinking about, but I don't know if y'all want to hear them or not. So I've been getting a couple of crazy comments lately, and I've been saving them because I thought that I could read them on a video. So that way y'all could hear the comments that some people leave. Would you guys want to hear that, or do you think that I shouldn't do it? I mean, I kind of feel like I shouldn't do it, because then it's just giving those people that attention. But then I also want to do it because it's like kind of funny at the same time. But I don't know. Y'all tell me. Oh, I didn't go on today at 7, Hitman. To Chicago Day. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. No, they're not funny. Okay, how about we do this? I'll do a whole dedicated video, you guys, just to y'all hearing these comments. But let me read you just one, okay? I really want you. This one was like I could. Okay. Okay. I don't know if this person was trying to be ugly, but let me just read you this one, and then I will make a whole video and we'll just read these kind of comments. It's not just a matter of relapsing. He recommended a bunch of people to Joe knowing they were using. Most of these comments are on my video about After Prison Show, because he was serving them. He's lucky he didn't catch the beating that he deserves. By the way, there were signs like him staying up for 3 days, tearing out and replacing the wood floor in the customer's house with no sleep. Joe is not a fucking counselor. He's a convict with a big heart. He was trying to do a good thing and he got fucked over. You're acting like Joe has $1 million to put these guys on a monitored program. And stop with your bullshit telling people they can't get clean without all that bullshit NA whiny ass excuse making teary-eyed therapy bullshit. Maybe that's what it took for you to finally quit neglecting your kids because you're a junkie. We don't all have to go to fucking meetings. Meetings make me want to use more than anything next to listening to you. Oh, and yeah, Joe was an addict too. But how, oh, how could he possibly be sober if he doesn't work the steps? It's just not possible. He needs therapy. So, anyway, that's just one, okay? And that guy literally wrote a book. But there's a lot more, and they're mainly on that video. And that's listen, this is what I replied back, okay? I said, "Do you feel better now? I hope so. Thanks for the view and have a great day." Now, let me tell y'all something. Hey, Monica, what's up, girl? When I first started my channel, I would be so upset. Remember Cindy? Cindy's been here for ever since I started my channel. Who else has been here for a long time? I'm pretty sure Misty's been here for a while, over 9 months now. Anyway, Cindy knows she's been here since the beginning of my channel, like the first day probably. And no, I don't. I haven't been deleting them. I've been leaving them there, y'all. You know why? Because it's just like, you know, it used to really hurt my feelings, and I used to think that it was my fault. Like, maybe I was doing something wrong. But even in that video, like, we'll talk about this on a dedicated video, but on that video where I'd like went back and I did a video kind of responding to everybody's criticism that they wrote on that first video I did about After Prison Show. um I still said in that video, like, I'm not saying that all people have to do the steps, you guys. What I'm saying is there needs to be guidelines. There needs to be some kind of rules and regulations if he is going to employ felons to work for him, felon drug addicts, and he doesn't want to get burned, then he needs to make sure he protects his assets, which is his business and his YouTube channel. So that was just a suggestion. I wasn't trying to say it like everybody has to work the 12 steps. And so anyway, we'll talk about that next video we do. It'll be a reading hate comments or whatever, and I'll share all those with you guys. But anyway, for the most part, you guys, I get hundreds of messages from people that are positive and people that are just like thankful and so nice. And so honestly, it doesn't bother me anymore, but it used to bother me. I used to get really upset. But the longer I stay on YouTube, the more I realize that usually when somebody feels like they have to um, yell and scream and like hurt somebody else or say things that are hateful to somebody else, it's not because of anything that's wrong with me. It's because of that person is struggling, And so 9 times out of 10, I just try to turn the other cheek and, let them say what they want to say because maybe it makes them feel better. And a lot of the times I think that's what it is because people just feel bad. They feel they're just struggling. That's the only thing that I can explain is that they are hurting on the inside. And so they want to hurt other people. I've never in my life went onto somebody's channel and typed something mean to try and hurt them, because I don't work like that. I don't, I would never want to hurt anyone. Um, so, anyways, I love you guys. I hope you guys have a really, really good day. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow um, at Dr. B's live stream. Y'all, I don't know who that guy is, but listen, he tried to get into my Patreon one time, so don't mind him. I'm used to him. He used to have he's already been blocked on like 3 accounts, so it doesn't bother me at all. So don't be upset. I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a good day. I will see you guys tomorrow, like I said, at 4 p.m. my time for patrons and members, and at 6 p.m. my time with Dr. B. Okay, so 4 p.m. my time, patrons and members, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time with Dr. B, which is 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So don't worry, I will post before we go over there so we can all go over there together. And I love you guys. And thank you so much for believing in me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for helping me stay sober. And I will see you guys tomorrow.